Come on. There we go.
Catch confirmed.
That was a long wait for a tiny fish. Alright. Now that I've had my fill of fishing, let's go back into the desert. There is a particular place that we should be going, but out in the corner is one more little area that's been marked aside for these special talking machines. So let's go have a look at that. So out in the northeastern corner of the map, there's one more group of machines. They're pretty far out of your way here. And they're not the only thing of interest. It's actually kind of a neat little space. Like that plateau over there. Hey guys.
No, scared. Help me. Help me.
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
You raise a legitimate point, 9S. I just realized those guys attacked by face planting on you. That's pretty funny. Now, in addition to those machines back there, there's a whole bunch of stuff to be found out here where a sandstorm is actually starting up. The sandstorms out in the desert are kind of your indicator about how far you can go. Like once you hit the dark bit over here, you're nearing the edge of the map. Now, the thing about this particular part of the area, other than having some kind of high-end enemies for where we are right now, is that it also has some of the most terrifying enemies in the game right off the bat. It also has an Avatar here, who you're going to notice once we collect her. Actually has a pretty high money and buff yield. And that's because I believe the different levels of characters actually reflect... Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Those are little suicidal explosive bomb robots. They are horrifying. Just be minding your own business, talking about dead people, and all of a sudden just something begins screaming and exploding, and they're always located right where you don't expect them to be. Usually right behind the camera. They love spawning in right behind the camera. Anyway, regarding Avatar, I believe that the yields that you get from them are dependent on the player's level, the level of the player that died. So, out here, we've got a high-end player who's probably much farther in the game, getting beaten up by something else much farther in the game, giving us some decent buffs. Short-lived, as they all are, but it's actually a decent chunk of money to work with as well. No problems with that. There is, of course, no reason to actually fight the robots out here except for a little bit of extra farming. Oh. Where are you? There you are! Wow, you're way up there. And now you're way down here. Oop. Pardon me, my dear. So our actual goal is going to be a little valley, or, well, tunnel, I guess is actually the right word, cutting through this big rock face over here. There we go. It's actually behind that sandfall. It's kind of neat.
Run. Scary.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
Alright. Looks terrified. Let's go kill him.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
Why did they have an oil pipeline going through it?
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Thank you, Pod. Take a quick look up here. Oh, look, a locked chest. I swore there was something else over here. Must be mistaken. More importantly, these guys are beating up our save point. Excuse me, guys? And we got an email. Sure, it's important. So let's have a look at that. Is this, work necessary, 6-0? No, well, let her have her fun. I suppose that's technically accurate. So a neat little thing about the apartment complex here is that well, the playground is actually still fairly intact. Although the swings are, sadly, no longer corporeal. You also can't slide down the slide, which is a deep disappointment.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
In a minute.
How are you?
Nice weather today.
It is. It is nice weather. Tubi would agree with you if she cared at all about the weather. So the desert complex has a few little hidden items around it, including a couple that are up on these emergency stairways. You can kind of see the box from down here. I admit that I did not check all the emergency stairways this time, but there is one of particular importance, this one right here, which contains a weapon. This weapon is a heavy blade. A large sword, if you will. The Fang the Twins, which is also a holdover from the original NieR and Dragon Guard. The story behind it has always been, something, twins, death, blood, whatever, you know. Typical weapon story stuff. And I'm gonna set this on my secondary equipment set just in case I feel like mixing it up a little bit.
Androids are scary.
Scary. So killer.
Stop. Scary. Cool. Stay back. Ow. 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 Ow.
Everyone dead. You are false.
You will break.
So, these big guys. These big guys are pretty cool. They're actually a composite of, I believe, 4 separate machines controlling different parts of the whole robot. It's pretty neat. You can see the one on the bottom, the one forming the head, and 2 on the arms. They're big and imposing, and they can do a lot of damage in one go, but nothing too hard to handle at this point. Don't look at explosions. There we go. Unfortunately, it seems that RifferKyle did not approach it as well as I did. R.I.P. RifferKyle. Alright, carrying on after our friend. Nothing up there.
Run. Run. Not this way.
It's cute.
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
Nothing up there. A lot of these escape ladders kind of break before you can actually get up them. Makes it easier to tell where you're not supposed to go. A lot of girders here.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Well, that's... a little disconcerting.
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Run. Must run.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
I think they died. 9S, I'm sorry. Bit of a missed opportunity that the player bodies you find aren't all in the graveyard up above.
Child. Child. Child.
What is this?
My love. My love.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Together forever.
What are they?
Together forever. Carry me. Carry.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's take them out.
Feed me. Love. 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 I'll get you for this.
Oh! Guess they noticed.
Kill the androids. Kill. Destroy. I love you. Kill. Hatred. Pain. Slaughter.
Alright, this took a bad turn.
Continue. This cannot 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 continue.
It's happening!
An android?
No! This is a machine!
I don't know, 9S. The machine looks quite a bit like an android, I'm not gonna lie. Let's poke it and see what happens.
Androids, why fight? Sword. Dodge. Projectile. Deflect.
So you might have noticed that...
Evolving! We better finish this quick!
So you might have noticed that we started this fight against a level 1 opponent, and he's now level 5. He's also gaining some new abilities as we go along. Kicking, punching, deflecting. And levels. Now he's level 6. I didn't learn to teleport when I was level 7. Oof. Oh, I just realized that the big cocoon up there is still hanging out right over our heads. This is getting dicey.
Is this really a machine? Damn it, not another one!
We gotta get out of here! It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
Oh, 9S is so excited.
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
In a minute. Here's kind of a neat little passage, brings you to another sealed chest, and access to a couple of these plateaus out on this, desert field in front of the apartments. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get back up here after you do that, so we might as well just keep going forward. Worry about what might be there later. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I'll avenge you, don't worry, Harvey. These guys are also a little bit high level for where we are, again, but not too bad. You can actually enter this place quite by accident when you're exploring the cavern system, and I know that I did that my first time through the game, was a bit baffled by the purpose until it come back through later. And we're out.
This is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.